just in, is Natasha Denona back up to her antics of suing people? Is James Charles finally getting the cancellation that he deserves? And is this big influencer brand officially coming to Sephora? Y'all, we have all that more in this week's new makeup releases, so grab a snack, besties, grab a drink, because it's about to get juicy.
Hello, my most beautiful friends, and welcome back to New Makeup Release Sunday. This is where we sit back, relax, and we talk about all the new makeup that's been announced and sneak peeked, as well as some industry news. So up first, besties, we need to talk about Natasha Denona. So last week, Trend Move revealed the brand new tan palette from Natasha Denona. And when I saw that, I was like, I feel like we've seen this color story before. Like, it kind of looks like her bronze palette mixed with like her golden palette or something like that. Like, it looks very similar to quite a few releases that she has launched over the last couple of years. People have gone feral in the comment section. Some people are like, oh my god, this is everything I freaking need. I've never seen a palette like this before. And other people are like,
wait a minute, aren't these all shades from like existing palettes?
Either way, I do think it's pretty. Am I gonna get it? Yes, because I'm gonna get FOMO. I'm gonna see all my friends get it and I'm gonna be like, damn, I kind of want it too. It's called the Tan Palette and it's gonna contain 15 shades with different finishes. Here's the thing, it was only revealed on Trend Moon's Instagram account. Natasha Denona has not announced it herself whatsoever, but I saw quite a few of my friends reposting this to their stories being super excited. Well, I happened to come across a makeup page called Makeup Craze and they actually posted this palette to their stories as well. But then they ended up posting that they ended up having to delete said post stories because Natasha Denona's team came after her. So this is the screenshot right here that she said I could post. And it says, hi there, Natasha Denona team here. We kindly asked you to take down the Instagram story posted about our upcoming launch. They made a mistake and remove it now. To take it down because Natasha Denona did not announce it herself. But yet it's still available on Trend Mood's page. What I think is kind of shady is that she not only did Natasha's team reach out, but Makeup Craze himself also said, why are you asking me when other accounts have this up? It's not fair to the account, let alone to it's not fair to the account to let other accounts have this up. It affects the traffic to our page, and when it finally releases, it's old news. And it says, why are numerous accounts asked to take down your leaked tan palette pictures, but you're allowed the biggest makeup page to keep their posts? It shows you don't value smaller creators who are advertising your free products. Since she doesn't value smaller creators, I urge you to stop posting about her releases, is what this person's saying. So when I saw that, I asked, like I said, I reached out and asked, and they said yes. Natasha Denona's team reached out and asked them to take down the story because it hasn't been revealed yet, which I do think is kind of funny because at this point, if Trend Mood posted it, it's public information. Like, it's out there to the public, but yet she's able to keep it up, but Makeup Craze had to take it down. And it just reminds me so much of the time when I talked about the Roxa palette. Now, when I did my new makeup releases, I had posted a public display in Ulta Beauty. It was a public display available for people to go see, and Natasha Denona's team reached out and threatened me with legal lawsuit if I didn't take that portion down from my video. And I'll never forget it because I honestly don't think they had 10 toes to stand on. Now that I think about it, it was public information. They also filed the trademark for it, and again, that is also public information. So me being naive at the time thought, oh my god, I'm gonna get sued by a multi-million-dollar company. I have nothing, and like, what's gonna happen? And then I thought about it and I was like, actually, what legal jurisdiction do they have to stand on? It's public information. It's fair use. So why couldn't I have talked about it? It's the same thing I'm seeing with this. If it's available for the public, if the trademark is available, if Trend Mood is also keeping it on their page, why can't other accounts do it too? Now, I saw a lot of my friends reposting to the stories. I don't know if they got asked to take it down as well. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Maybe it all depends upon the size. But either way, Makeup Craze was asked to take this post down because it hasn't been announced by Natasha Denona's team, but yet Trend Mood can still have it available on her page. So if you guys have not, please go check out Makeup Craze. She was so sweet to allow me to use this story. But let me know what you guys think about this down below. Do you guys think it's fair that they're asking the smaller creators to remove this from their page but letting bigger creators keep it up? And now I'm kind of curious, do you guys think I'm going to get in trouble for talking about it because no one else has? It's on her page, so why can't I talk about it? Up next, I talked to you guys about James Charles last week and how James Charles posted this utterly disgusting video about a Spirit Airline employee who lost her job because Spirit Airlines closed down. She reached out to James Charles, sharing her GoFundMe, and her GoFundMe, by the way, was only at $1,500. And he made this absolute disgusting video in response to it, pretty much calling her a lazy piece of shit, that she's entitled to ask for money, when in reality, in that he owes her nothing, when in reality, he would not be where he is if it wasn't for his followers. Like, he would not be where he is if it wasn't for the people that put him there. So for him to say that, it pisses me off like there's no tomorrow. That is an influencer whose head is so far up his ass. Like, I would never, ever treat another human being like that, let alone act like I'm better than somebody else. I would not physically have the platform that I have right now, and I'm a small creator who barely makes any freaking money to do this job. I do it because I love it, but I would still not have what I have right now if it wasn't for each and every single one of you. So the fact that he can turn around and call that person entitled, check the fucking mirror, babe, because you were clearly entitled. And how he still has his platform is beyond me. He is known to talk to minors, and so how he still has a platform is beyond me. But what I'm so beyond happy about is that this story has exploded, and so many hard working Americans had posted his video, or like the audio of his video, to all the jobs they do. I see a lot of nurses posting it, moms, people who do like hard labor. A lot of these people are reposting the audio, showing all the hard work that they physically do to make ends meet, to make ends meet, to get by, and it is exploding like crazy. Now, when this first started, James Charles did not donate to her GoFundMe, and when he finally started getting backlash, he donated $500 because it was under James Dickerson. When it started getting more traction, there was another content creator. Her name is Chris Collins. She goes by Call Me Chris. I love her. She donated $5,000. She didn't talk about it. She didn't advertise it. She didn't do anything. She literally just donated $5,000 because she saw the story and she wanted to help out. James Charles saw that, and what do you know? He upped his antics and he decided to donate $5,000 after that. He then reached out to the Spirit Airline employee to issue an apology. And this is what he said. It says, "Hi Amber, I wanted to reach out privately with an apology for the video I made. It was disgraceful and completely unnecessary, and there's no excuse for me yelling at and berating someone for asking for help in a shitty situation that was completely out of your control. I'm so sorry for adding to what was already a distressing time, and I'm so ashamed for most only the video, but also for being so disgustingly out of touch. I was sent your video today and was so glad to see your GoFundMe has exploded. But I also know that getting attention online can be scary and overwhelming, especially when you would never ask for it in the first place. I spent the last few days reading stories from real people about what it's actually like losing a job without notice, and also learning about the journey to find a new one. So when so many people are going through the same situation, I just donated to your GoFundMe, but please know I'm here if there's anything else I can help or do. Also, fully understand if you never want to hear from me again. I genuinely wish you all the best and hope you're okay." Now, Amber, the flight attendant, actually made a YouTube video. I actually made a TikTok video responding to this and telling her story and answering a lot of questions. And she flat out said she has absolutely zero intentions of responding back to James Charles, and that no, she doesn't forgive him in the slightest. In the freaking slightest. And I'm actually really happy for her. I'm really happy that she said no, that she's clapping back. And I'm also really glad to see that she decided to make this TikTok after she got monetized on TikTok, because the fact it's allowing her to make more money while she's trying to search for another job. She's trying to find another flight attendant job because she loves the airline industry. And I'm just really happy that people are finally starting to call him out. Ever since this exploded, she now is sitting at $42,930 raised out of $60K. It just kept going up. And I'm just so happy to see that she's just been getting so many different donations of people trying to reach out. So when I saw that, I was so excited. I think the internet is finally starting to get over the entitled influencers, the constant love shoved in our faces, and it's just so nice to see that something good is coming out of this. Now, I think at the end of the day, is he going to still have a platform? Sadly, I think that people are going to forget about this, and he's going to continue on like nothing happened. Do I think he deserves his platform? No. I think there's so many people like Bretman Rock out there who deserve to have the platform that he has, but I digress. But I wanted to give you guys an update on the story that finally something is happening. More and more people are starting to clap back against him, and we shall see how this plays throughout the next couple weeks. And finally, I saw over on Makeup Craze Instagram page that this may or may not be true, but it is being speculated that POV Beauty is officially coming to Sephora. Now, it says right here, look who's coming to Sephora. POV Beauty should be arriving in stores in June. They may be launching something new too, but not sure the product is connected to POV or Marc Jacobs. She got some stiff competition in the store. I'm curious to see how she'll do. I hear the skincare is actually pretty good, but never tried it. Now, I don't entirely know if this is truly accurate. Now, it is just speculation, but I do remember it was sometime last year that I did see Michaela posting that she was in big talks with a massive retailer. And I would assume, based upon the video that I saw, the outfit that she was wearing, that she would be inside Sephora. I would make more sense for Ulta because that's kind of where she got her start, like in the makeup industry. But I could definitely see her coming to Sephora. So if POV Beauty comes to Sephora, What are your guys' thoughts on that? I know a lot of you guys do not like her, do not support the brand, but I'm curious to know what you guys think about this big influencers brand coming to Sephora. Do you think this will make her brand explode? Or do you guys think that this is ultimately going to hurt her brand? Because I've seen it time and time and time again. A lot of influencers brand besides Patrick Star went into Sephora and failed miserably. So let me know in the comments below. But with that said, besties, that is it for today's top stories. Now we're going to dive into this week's new makeup releases. Okay, so up first, it looks like Lancome is going to be launching some new Juicy Tubes Cheek Jelly Longwear Blush Tint. Why do they have to have the longest name possible? These are bursts of juicy color and delicious scents in a jelly blush tint with a refreshing, weightless, buildable formula that blends seamlessly, leaving behind a juicy, natural, healthy flush of color. It's going to retail for $25. So it looks like there's going to be 3 different shades. I'm so going to pass on this. This is something that I absolutely do not need. And if I ever wanted something like this, honestly, I probably would just wait for a drugstore version to come out. Because it's probably going to work just the same at half the price. So for me, such an easy pass. Up next, Blend Bunny Cosmetics is revamping their blends palette. Now this is going to be the new updated palette. It's going to be expanded with new shades and new finishes, and I have to say I am so excited about this. If you guys know me, you guys know how much I love Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and to see them take their original OG blends palette and revamp it for 2.0, I'm just like, my heart. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. I don't think anyone's really been gifted in PR. Mine is like a very few. So I'm gonna go buy this myself, and I have to say it's absolutely beautiful. I know it's gonna be like another rainbow palette to some people, but to me, it's a moment because I was one of the first people to review the blends palette, and to see it, now being evolved 6 years later, like, I'm so excited for Maggie. I'm so excited for the team, and I'm definitely getting my hands on this one. Up next, it looks like Hailey Bieber is gonna be launching some new bronzer shade with Rhode Beauty. Now, we don't really know if that's going to be the case. It just says based on the teaser there might be some glazing liquid highlighters, some glazing milk liquid highlighters, and some bronzers. Now I have never tried anything from Rhode Beauty besides the peptide lip treatment. That's it. I've not tried the lip liners, have not tried the blushes, have not tried the milky glaze, have not tried anything else from this brand. I know they're officially at Sephora. I really should. I really, really should, because I hear such great things about the blushes, but then I also hear things that I might not like it because it is a little more radiant and dewy. So I don't know. What do you guys think? If she launches bronzers, should I officially finally try this brand? Let me know, because I will say I think she's absolutely beautiful, and I'm so curious to know about this launch because, like I said, everybody always talks about it. They love it, and I don't ever really hear any negative things minus like the lip liner. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Up next, we have a brand new brand launching, and it's called Opicola by Olivia Jade. Now, when I think of Olivia Jade, I think of her mom, Becky. That's not her name, but that was her name in Full House. Do you guys remember when she went to jail because she was caught buying her daughter's like admission into like that either was like Yale or Harvard University? Like she was caught doing that. Do you guys remember that? That's how I know her daughter, because she was like essentially bought to go to this prestige school and like she got in trouble and went to jail for that. So it looks like she's launching her own makeup brand. So the brand's going to include one dual-ended product. It's 2-in-1. It's the Bronze and Glow Balm for $44. It's a dual-ended complexion stick designed to enhance the skin with effortless warmth and dimension. Buildable, luminous, and weightless formula that glides on with ease, melting into a natural second skin finish. So I'm curious to know how this brand is going to be, because when you look at the comment section, some people are saying, I wonder if she's going to wear it to her rowing practice, like given like the reference. Some people say mom and dad bought her makeup brand. People say congrats, coming to a Marshalls near you. Someone said another celebrity launch that we did not ask for. Someone said, if I was a Nepo baby with all the money to live comfortably for the rest of my life until death, you would never hear or see from me again. Maybe pop up every couple years to debunk a death hoax. Why can't they do the same? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, no one in the comment section seems to be excited about this particular launch right here. But like I said, I think I remember her mom. I swear to God, her mom went to jail for her. She looks just like her mom. I know her name's not Becky something, but I just remember that from the Full House show. I was never really invested in that and who those people are. But let me know what you guys think. Is that a launch you guys are excited about? Are you guys gonna be like, who passing on that, let me know. Up next, it looks like e.l.f. Cosmetics has a new product launching. They're launching their brand new Soft Glam Cream Blush. This is a buttery cream blush stick infused with 2% shea butter and nourishing 1% sunflower seed oil that glides on smooth and melts into the skin with a dreamy satin finish. So it's going to retail for $7. And they're also launching their Soft Glam Cream Bronzer. This is a buttery bronzer stick fused with 2% shea butter and nourishing 1% sunflower seed oil that glides on for smooth and melts into the skin for a sun-kissed look. I'm going to pass. The packaging on this, I will say, is very weird for e.l.f. It kind of looks like a lipstick. The shades do look really pretty, but this is just a launch that just doesn't excite me at all, and one that I'm definitely going to pass on. But I know that I'm definitely going to pass on. But if you guys are still loving e.l.f., you guys want to try this out, this will be available as of now. Up next, looks like Fenty Beauty is launching a new body scent for their Fenty skincare line. This is called Amber Bouquet. This is going to have notes of amber, freesia, sparkling yuzu, and coconut. This is going to include the body milk and amber bouquet and a whipped oil body butter and amber bouquet as well. This will be available on the 19th, and I'm really curious to know how this is going to smell. I absolutely am obsessed with the Tropical Trip all over body spray here. I wear this every single day. It may not look like this, but this is like the most beautiful tropical fragrance. It smells so good. So good, and it layers so perfectly with a lot of my tropical scents that I have in my collection. As you guys can see, I definitely have made a dent. This was full up the way, but I've definitely made a dent. It's hard to go through all my products as much as I want to, but it smells incredible. So if that's how that smells, I kind of wonder how this smells. It's something that I would definitely have to smell in person. Up next, it looks like Lemmy and Starface teamed up for a fun collaboration. They're launching their 32 hydrocolloid pimple patches, lilac stars, and a mirror compact, and the star-shaped healthy skin gummies. These are formulated with collagen peptides, vitamin C and E, and zinc to support radiant looking skin. Now, this will be available in Target. I have never tried Lemmy, and the only time I've ever really heard anyone talk about Lemmy, honestly, was when Michaela talked about taking the pH gummies for her vagina so that it would taste good. You guys think what I'm thinking? What a way to sell a product. Up next, it looks like MAC Cosmetics has a new Viva Glam launching this year, and it's gonna be in collaboration with Chappell Rowan. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a Chappell Rowan fan. I think that her attitude towards her fans and towards the public, I don't know. I don't like it. Now, I understand that at the end of the day, celebrities don't owe anyone anything. Like, I get it to an extent, but like I think that your fans are the reason why you are famous the way that you are, in my opinion. But I get that like there are certain times where like if you're using the bathroom or if you're eating, that you don't owe a fan to take a picture with them in that moment, right? Like you still are allowed to have your own privacy. But just the way that she treats people and the way that you see her treat like her audience and her fans, it's just so like, ew, why are you talking to me? I don't know. I don't like that mean girl behavior. And that's exactly what I get from Chappell Rowan. I've seen too many videos on TikToks of like her and her interactions, and it just is so off-putting for me. She has great music. I will definitely give her that. Her music is so catchy. It's so fun. It's such a vibe. But like her attitude towards people and like towards her fame, I don't know. I just don't necessarily agree with it. So for me, I saw this and I'm just like, such an easy pass. Question Beauty just launched their brand new Chapter 4. This is the Garden of Iridescent Wings. It says the Garden of Iridescent Wings, Chapter 4 in our collection is a storybook palette series. It's an enchanting escape into a hidden garden where jeweled beetles shimmering beneath moonlight, petals glow with color, and every shade reveals a new secret shift. Now, I don't think I'm getting this in PR because I didn't ever do anything with the Chapter 3 one, which is completely understandable. So I'm going to buy Chapter 4 myself. I do have an affiliate code. I think it's like Allie10 to save you guys 10% off of Question Beauty. I have to say, I really do enjoy this brand. Like, truly, I do enjoy this brand. And I think this cover story is absolutely beautiful. They're from New Zealand. So as soon as I get a moment, I'm going to go ahead and purchase this, probably send it to my new address, or like my P.O Box, so I don't forget because it's going to take a while to ship. But I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I would definitely love to get my hands on this one. So, and finally, it looks like Fleur dropped 2 new body scents for the summer season. They dropped the Island Swim and the Paradise Nectar. The Island Swim is going to have notes of bergamot, pink pepper, coconut milk, lily of the valley, sandalwood, and vanilla and musk, whereas the whereas the Paradise Nectar is going to have the black currant, pink pepper, mandarin, tuberose, jasmine, lotus flower, patchouli, amberwood, and cashmere woods. I love a good summer fragrance. I have to get my hands on this. Now they are offering variety sets over on their website, and I know they're offering like with the beach skin like trio set. I'm just gonna pick up these two because I absolutely do love the floral fragrances, and for them to come out with a tropical scent, like it just gets me so excited. Besties, that is it for this week's new makeup releases. Let me know in the comments below, is your wallet safe this week? Is it not? And what do you guys think about the stories that I told you guys? Do you guys think I'm gonna get in trouble, or do you guys think I'm safe this time? I guess we're gonna find out. But with that said, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys have not already, because it's completely free to do. And I realize that 50% of you guys actually are not subscribed to my channel. Just know that if you guys are ever unsatisfied, you can unsubscribe any single time. It just really helps me out with you guys being here. And I also want to give the hugest shout out to my Patreon members right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And if you guys have not checked out, I do have another channel that I haven't posted to in so long, but it's Our Photo Life. If you guys do want to check it out. But with that said, I just want to give the biggest thank you to you. Thank you so much for being here. Whether you like this video, you thumbs down this video, you subscribe, you guys do not subscribe, either way, just thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, besties, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye.